welcome back. Today I want to really share something really amazing with you all, and it's really important. And what I'm going to share with you all, it is something that something that everybody pass through in life, you understand? Yeah. For those of you that normally pass through these emotional feelings, this video is going to help you a lot, especially those that are in relationship, okay? So the title goes like this: how to get over your ex, how to forget about your ex. Maybe that your ex, you are still in love with that your ex so much. You are thinking, how am I going to get over this my ex? How am I going to forget everything about this my girlfriend or my fiancé or my boyfriend, all those things, you understand, all those memories. I know it's not easy. I'm here for you to answer those questions for you today. So this video is going to help. If you know you are in that kind of categories, have it in mind that this video is going to help you a lot on how you can get over that your boyfriend or your girlfriend you love so much, and you can forget about him or her. So just stay tuned and learn from this. And first of all, before I tell you some skills or numbers or what to do, just stay tuned from the beginning to the ending of this video. You understand what I'm talking about, okay? So I'm going to give you some elements of what you will do so that you can forget about that your ex that you are still in love with, okay? Yeah, so let's get started. Let me not waste your time. If you know you see this video so interesting, so beautiful and amazing, what are you waiting for? Kindly press that notification bell in case I'll come live or upload another new video about marriage and relationship. You'll be the first person to be notified, okay? So let's get started. So number one, first of all, the title goes like this again: how to forget about your ex quickly, that your ex that you are still in love with, okay? So that is the title. So now number one, cut off all communications. Yes, you understand what I mean by that is that stop calling him or her, you understand? Make sure anything that has to do with him or her, delete his phone number. It is possible for you, change your SIM card. This is number one key, how you can forget about that your ex that you are still in love with. Because do you know why? If you don't cut off all the communications, if you don't change the SIM card, if you don't forget about his phone number, if you don't forget about those things, there is no way you will not try and test him or her, you understand? So that is why I say number one thing, you have to try much as possible to stop anything that has to do with what communications, you understand? So number two is what? Forgive the past. What is the past? Maybe what both of you shares and all those things. You have to try much as possible to forget about it. The third point is that give yourself time to heal. Yes, time to heal. When somebody have a heart broken, it is really difficult, you understand? Yeah, for all individuals, there's nobody who doesn't pass through that in life, you understand? I know how hard, how painful, how it takes, you understand? But just give yourself a time. All those things will just like pass away, you understand? So the other one we're going to talk about is what? Cut off all memories of him or her. Yes, this is very important. I'm going to explain this deeper, you understand? What I mean by this is that everything that has to do with that your ex love, anything that has to do with that he or she, first of all, the music that when both of you were just around, the music that he plays anytime he's with you, all those things, the pictures that both of you have together, and places like restaurants or some places, yes, you will go like churches and all those places, you will go, you will definitely see him or see some of your friends, all those kind of things. You need to stop going to that kind of place. And another thing again, social media like Facebook, like Instagram, all those things, that you can see some of your pictures, that will remind you of him or her. Stop all those things. Block him or block her. Just delete everything that has to do with that your ex that you are still in love with. These are some of the remedy. These are some of the things that you can do to forget about that your ex, okay? A lot are there. Even the environment, you understand? All those restaurants, all those things, all these pictures, you understand? All those text messages, you understand? All those pictures that both of you take together, even when both of you, you are still enjoying your relationship, and now the relationship is no longer there. All those things you need to work, burn them off, like the pictures, burn them off, you understand? Change your rooms or your environment, you understand? So these are the things you need to do. Let me add to it again. If it is possible for you to also do, keep yourself busy. Sometimes when you are busy, you will remember your eggs. You will remember some unnecessary things, you understand, that will give you heartache. So this is another point. You need to keep yourself busy. If it is possible, maybe you have that free time for yourself, or you want to, you can change your environment, because I feel maybe you change your environment from your city to another city, or if you have that big money, you can go up, above that, you understand, to have fun with your friends and all those things. So another point again, have fun with your friends, your female friends or your male friends, you understand? So just have fun with your friends, always stick around with them, even your families, you understand? Your father, your mother, your sisters, your brothers, all those people, try much as possible to hang around with those people. It will make you to heal faster. It will make you to forget about your ex, okay? So that is it. Another point again is that try to see the reality. What I mean by that is that see the reality, like maybe both of you are not meant to be, because you know deep down in your heart that if both of you are really meant to be, God will do everything possible to keep the relationship, you understand? So always have it in back of your mind that when your ex, both of you will separated, you understand? Always have it in your mind that maybe it is not the will of God, or you are not meant to be, you understand? So that is it. Always keep that in your mind when you are trying to forget about your ex. Just, this is my ex, maybe it's not meant for me, you understand? It is meant for someone else. It's just better for you. Because by the time you put it in your head that, this, you will get over him. So that is it. Try to see the realities, which is about right. So another point again, let's quickly check again. Learn from the lessons from the beginning or even to the ending. Yes, what I mean by that is what? At the beginning, you see everything. Then at the end of it, sit yourself down, you understand? Learn from it, because in everything you do in life, there are things you need to learn from, either bad or good, either disadvantage or advantage. So sit down, think about it, you understand? What did you learn from it? And you have to sit yourself and ask yourself those beautiful questions. What you learned from it, you understand? The lessons you learned from it. So in case you are starting any new relationship, you will not make that kind of mistakes you make in your first relationship, you understand? So that is another point. So let's check another one again. Do not find an excuse to meet him or her again. Yes, like sometimes maybe, I know this is really common, you understand? Maybe you are still in love, I know what love is all about. Maybe you are still in love without your ex, just thinking, what excuse am I going to give to see this guy or to see this girl, Don't give yourself excuse, you understand? The person have moved on. Try much as possible to also move on. That is another point of life, okay? So don't try to create excuse. It doesn't make sense. Another one again, stop blaming the whole world for your break up. Yeah, that is another point again. This is really common when in relationship and your relationship did not work out, you and your partner have some misunderstanding and it did not go well. Then you start blaming your friends, you start blaming your family, you start blaming some people or pastors, or they are the cause of your problem, they are the cause of why your relationship is not going well. No, don't blame anyone, because everything that happens in life, it happens for reasons, you understand? So these are some of the few things. So let's check another one again. Do not try to be friend if you are still having that feelings for him or her, you understand? Some people, when they forget, they say their ex, they are no longer together, but yet they still keep on having feelings for each other, which is totally wrong, you understand? If you know you have feelings for that your ex, try much as possible not to be friend with that your ex, you understand? Because why? Maybe that your ex will not even have you in mind for good, and you are still in love with that your ex. It's going to, the way he's going to treat you is going to be totally different, you understand? So do not try to be friend if you still have feelings for him or her. So another point again, let's quickly check. Know what you are capable of, you understand? What I mean by this is know what keep you happy, things you can do. Or if you are very good at creating things, you are very good in one or two things like creating music, creating things, just know what you are capable of doing, you understand? Because when you do all those things, it will make you happy, it will make you happy, and it will make you to forget about your ex, because why? You are busy and you are doing what makes you happy, what makes you exciting, you understand? So another one again, just travel to a new place to see family's friends. I said that before. Avoid asking about your ex from his friends. This is really important, okay? A lot of people normally make this kind of big mistakes when they are trying to forget about their ex. When you're trying to forget about your ex, when you meet their friends in any occasions or in any places, don't ask about your ex from them. Say, oh, how was my ex? How was my? Don't ask that kind of questions, because when you ask that kind of question, let me tell you, ladies or man, is that the person with the friends of that your ex that you ask from, he will go to that your ex and said, oh, I saw your ex girlfriend or I saw your ex boyfriend was asking after you. You see, it will make the person to know, this person is still having interest in me, he's still interested in me. It will make the person to feel proud and pompous and all those things. So you as a lady or you as a man, don't do that. Avoid asking after them from their friends. You understand? Another one again, let's talk about it again. Accept it is just part of life. That is what I said before. Just move on. Life goes on. Accept it is just normal, because it's not all relationship that will definitely end very well or that will definitely lead to what? Marriage. So just accept it that maybe it is the will of God or life goes on. You understand? It's just part of life, okay? So another one again, do not hurt yourself in any way, because those injuries will make you to remember him or her. You understand? Because yes, if you hurt yourself, maybe you'll be crying, maybe you say, oh, you want to kill yourself, maybe mistakenly you use life to injure yourself, or people are holding you, all those things. Those injuries that you have in your body is going to put a remembrance in your body that anytime you see the injury, this is the injury I got when I was in love with that my ex. I was just trying to forget about the memories and everything. So a lot of points are there how you can forget about that your ex. You understand? But the most important is, let me explain it deeper so that you understand it properly, is that you have to forget about your ex by what? Anything that has to remind you of communication. Don't communicate with him. Change your SIM card. You understand? The photos, the perfumes, the memories, those gifts. You understand? Those places that both of you visit. You understand? Those calling, those text messages, those lovely text messages early in the morning, even in the evening before the bedtime. All those things. Even some places that you can see him or her. All those things you need to cut them off. All those pictures that both of you share, you snap together, you bond them. These are the most important ways you can forget about your ex that you are still in love with. Because if all those things, all those memories, you don't try to delete them out of your head, or you do not try to edit anything that has to do with the pictures or social media or anything like that, or places, you will not get over your hurts. You understand? You still keep on thinking about them. So this is just the fact about it. Put into practice. I bet you. I know what love is all about. I know what emotions is all about. But I'm just here to encourage you that don't worry. All those things is just a matter of time. Just to know who you are. Hold yourself. Do what makes you happy. And I bet you are going to get back to your track. Okay? So that is just the fact. So stay tuned to this video. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. See you some other time with another interesting topic. Bye.